to episode 25 of MILFs Unfiltered. Oh, I'm still on cloud 9. As you've probably seen all over my page, I'm one very proud coach. It was such a good day.
Weekend. It was so good.
Vibes were made, absolute goals were smashed, confidence was, what's the word?
Through the roof.
Oh, yeah, it was such a good day. Astronomical. And not only that, we went and had a good old party.
Yes, we
in
did.
the style of Kayla. So a few sore heads in the morning, but you know what? It was so good. It was so good. Did you enjoy it?
Oh my God, yes. I think I'm still recovering.
And she looks fucking well sexy.
And a week on Sunday, I've got to do it again for a few days.
Oh, it's so exciting. We've got so much to look forward to, and we cannot wait to bring you all along for the crazy ride. But like I say, all over on my page, you'll see all the wonderful pictures, and we are posting some on the MILFs page as well, so you can see how amazing you look, and obviously the day was. But apart from that, do we have any funny stories of the week?
Do you know what I'm finding hilarious? But Nancy's got so many Leavers things up and coming, and like they're doing this end of year the show that's called School-o-Vision. It's a bit like Eurovision, and they've got characters called Nil Pois.
Nil Pois. I love that.
Which is funny. But it's just funny watching how serious my child's taking it. Like, we have to rehearse the lines every night. She's wearing like a whole suit because she's playing one of the teachers. And then
I think that's really good,
it's just funny.
I think it's good that she's taking it seriously.
I have to say, we've had this for a few weeks now, and within about 48 hours, my mum was like, "When's this show?" I'm like, it's like, don't you tight cow.
Do you know what? I think it's really good that she's got something to focus on. Yeah. It's allowing her to enjoy the last few weeks of
Oh God, I can't believe the last few weeks.
And she's then going to be in secondary. You're going to have a secondary school child.
Oh, it makes me feel really old with that.
You are old, babe. I know,
bitch. I'm younger than you.
We know. But no, it's nice that she's actually got something that she's enjoying, and she's actually takes it serious, because some kids don't take it serious, and they just
takes it very seriously. In fact, she comes home and gives me a debrief when some of the other children haven't taken it seriously enough. Because why have they been granted that role when they can't even be serious enough to learn their lines, Mummy?
That is true, though, and I agree with that. So, but obviously, I'm going to come and watch as well. I've said I'll come and watch and be a great supporter to make the banners.
Yeah.
Nancy. The embarrassing Auntie Kayla.
Absolutely.
But no, I think it's really good that she is taking it seriously, but it's also, how do you think you'll feel on the Leavers maths or Leavers?
Oh, I will cry. I will cry, because I'm just a soft ass. But I think it'll just be really nice because they're having it in church. It's a full big Leavers service in church. They're doing all the certificates. Reverend Sue is doing all her bit. And I think it'll be lovely. And it's quite a momentous point, isn't it?
It is. It is. Is she excited though?
She is excited. We've had a couple of wobbles where, because she's definitely on the spectrum, she fixates on friendships. She does struggle with friendships. And since she's moved to her school, she's got one really good best friend.
Yeah.
Now they're not going to the same secondary school. So in her head, we've had lots of, I'm going to lose my best friend.
Oh, bless her.
So, and you can't get it through to her that you can still have that best friend and make new friends at secondary school. So then I'm pulling up like family friends. We've got like big groups of like 8 friends, best friends, and they know each other. And my mum's got one best friend and then 2 best friends that she went to school with. But she struggles to process that. So we do have that, but then she's also dead excited to pick a pencil case and to go stationery shopping and get a new school bag and picked out school shoes already.
She's so cute.
And some of the kids have already got the high school uniform. And I just think you've got 6 weeks of summer. And we've still got a few weeks left of school, and then you've got 6 weeks of summer.
Not only that, you can grow.
You've wasted that money.
You can grow.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that's why I won't buy it. I'll be last minute Annie running around Clapperton.
Oh, well, we like to do it. That's the way we roll.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always leave it last.
But yeah,
minute.
that's where I'm up to. It's all guns go for the end of school.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just counting down to Ibiza.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's all I'm doing. That is all I'm doing.
Soon as Sunday morning peaks last week after the shoot, that was it. She was like, countdown, baby.
That's it. We go. But no, nothing really exciting happening in the life of Kayla. Like I say, just on countdown for Ibiza now. But yeah, everything's all good in the hood. So on to this week's episode 25. Wow. I can't believe we're on episode 25.
I know.
What is it your brother said? How many?
Oh yeah, when I told my brother,
Dan.
my brother actually turned around and went, "I give it 6 episodes before you're done with it." Well,
Daniel. We're on 25. We're on 25.
It's all right. I like proving him wrong because he's always been golden balls.
Oh, has he?
Oh yeah.
Oh well. And I don't think people know, but your brother, congratulations.
Yeah. My brother got married a few weeks ago. Gave my mum 3 weeks notice. So my brother lives over in Dubai, has met the most beautiful girl. She's absolutely lovely. And because they want a family and it's not as straightforward for them to have a family, they decided that they didn't want to waste the money on big celebrations and paying for everybody else. They would rather put it towards having a family and being married. So my mum went out. She had a week out there. Did lovely things like went and had her nails done with Kate and made Kate's bouquet. And they just look like the pictures. The pictures that have come back, they look like they've stepped out of a Vogue shoot. They are a beautiful couple. Attractive couple. They're a beautiful couple.
Very, very beautiful couple.
Yeah. So, but hilariously, we as family obviously knew, and we only really got 3 weeks' notice. But they hadn't told anybody really. So Dan had obviously told his gym. Kate had obviously told her school so that they could have the day off to get married. And one of the clients in the gym that my brother trains is a photographer.
Yeah.
So they told her, so she did all their professional photographs. And the gym that my brother works at have actually paid for his photographs as their wedding present. That's what they've bought for him.
That's so
But then after they got married, they kind of put in their group friends WhatsApp chat and on Instagram, we did a thing. And that was the first anybody knew.
Oh, that's real. I think that's really nice that it was just
it was really
close
lovely.
family.
Yeah.
And like I said, the pictures were absolutely incredible. And to say that her wedding dress wasn't an official wedding dress, she looked absolutely.
Yeah, it was an occasion dress.
It looked like but it looked like a wedding dress though.
I mean, to be fair, you could put a bin bag on that girl and she'd look stunning.
Oh, honestly, they are so good pictures. And so congratulations, Dan and Kate. Wishing you all the very best and wishing you a happy future together. And yes, welcome to marriage. Has it ups and downs?
It's grand.
9 months deep. Well, maybe he'll do better than you.
Listen.
I'm sure he will.
Community service takes longer than marriage.
Oh no, but seriously though, guys, congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think the length of my marriage fits with our topic of delusional confidence.
I did. Delusional confidence, which I think so many people, I think you see a lot on social media, don't you?
Oh my God. 100%.
And it really infuriates me.
100%.
It really, really does infuriate me.
I just wonder where the people that love them are. Because I love you dearly and you are basically a sister. We are basically family. And if you were to put some things on and I thought it was delusional confidence, I'd have to have a word.
No, but you would, because you're just honest. And I'm the same with you. I'd be like, babe.
Yeah. But where are all these peoples?
I honestly think sometimes they don't have true peoples. And what I mean by that is that I can sometimes go out and I see people wearing certain things and I think, for one, it's delusional confidence, and two, why has your best friend allowed you to go out like that? Because I mean, don't, and this is where we're coming across like sounding like bitches and we are going to go to hell. Everyone has their own sense of expression and how they want to dress and what they wear. But sometimes some of these young girls have no dress sense at all.
No.
It's just shorter the better, tackier the better, cheaper the better.
I grew up with you either did boobs or legs. When you were wearing dress, you either did boobs or legs.
I don't have my legs and I don't have boobs. I want to.
You do.
I thought you know the thing with me and my legs. Everyone has an area that they don't like. I always hated my legs because I've just always had, my dad's even to this day says I've got footballer's legs. I've always had manly, big legs, especially when they're hairy.
Big.
Not big, but do you know what I mean? Like they're not, like you see some women, like you've got really nice, really feminine legs, like even ankles, right? Women have really nice petite ankles. Have you seen, right, a prime example, I've always said I've got cankles. And I'm like, no you don't, no you don't. I can't wear those Chelsea boots because they cut off circulation, right? Look at my Gymshark socks. Look at that.
Got a line on there.
Exactly. They cut off circulation because I don't have ankles. They are the biggest, widest ankles ever. Anklets I struggle with because they're too big. Honestly. So I've always had a thing about my legs.
I struggle with anklets.
So now you're saying it was either a legs or a bum. Mine was the ass. I had to wear things that literally was the only thing that I had going on.
But what I mean by that was my mum would either let me go out in a really, really short skirt.
And covered your top.
And your top half was covered.
I get you.
Or you went out backless or like plunging neckline, but you wore like trousers.
Yeah. But I think the younger generation are literally, but they buy cheap shit.
Yeah. But that's the day and age, isn't it?
I know. But I think they spend less money on clothes and more things on going to like really fancy boys in Manchester just to get that Instagram shot that they look like they're living the high life. Yeah.
See, what I used to do was buy the nice clothes and go into the bars and flirt with somebody so that they'd buy me the drink. That's where the younger generation are going wrong.
Yeah, they don't drink. Most of them. They don't. They genuinely don't drink at all.
I remember
which I kind of get why.
You could go out with 20 quid and come home with change.
Those days are absolutely gone. But no, I generally sometimes think that people have really shit mates, and sometimes, and I know I'm probably saying this, and people are like, that's definitely not true, but I sometimes think in some friendships, I think there are people that will allow them to go out that way, so they are the better. Yeah,
I knew you were going to say that because I think that.
I genuinely do.
Yeah.
I think some people like being the fit friend, and they want to, out of their friends, be the attention.
Yeah.
Whereas
I know what you mean.
I would rather have all my girls looking fire.
Mm-hmm.
And tell them, like, I think you need to fix your hair. I think, and obviously you're like that. Other friends that I have are pretty, if I came out in something and it was absolutely awful, and they'd be like, you can't go out in that.
You can't go out in that.
You can't. And I will obviously, and there's some people that are, and we do it with each other. If we've got something on and it's too much, we'd be like, you need to take those earrings off and those shoes, and it's just too much of the same colour. You need to you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We're honest with you, but I genuinely, I could put money on my house that a lot of the younger generation clique of girls, it's a competition between each other.
But as well, with that, they don't have the same girl code when it comes to, when you go out, you don't go home without everybody.
Yes.
That doesn't happen in this day and age.
Put them in a taxi on their own and and then they wonder why.
Yeah. When I went out, you didn't leave somebody in a bar talking to a guy. You didn't put somebody in a taxi and leave them to get home themselves. You were together as a group.
But even what we used to do, because I was always the one, obviously, standard Kayla, that went, because when I was younger, I used to drink, and then I used to go from like being drunk to complete ragdoll. And what I mean by ragdoll was like
passed out,
getting carried out by bouncers, sick all over me. I was that friend. And now and again, people are always like, you haven't done that for a while. I was like, yeah, we were in my like 20s when I did that, babe, in my, you know.
Yeah.
And I always used to find I'd be fine all night, get me in a taxi on the way home, because I'm not the best traveller anyway. I have to be driving. Yeah. So when we went to the photo shoot, I had to drive.
You're not a very good
I'm not
passenger.
a good passenger at all. So when I go on a journey, that's when I ended up being like all ragdoll.
Yeah.
And I was that friend, and I ended up with sick all over me. But if I had to go home, it wasn't just me and someone else. We went in threes. So then that girl who took us home had someone to come back out with, because they always still went back out. They used to just drop me off. Here, hi, Dave. Fantastic. Dave loved it. Dave absolutely loved it when I'd come home like that. And he used to have to undress me, and I was sick everywhere. Absolutely loved it. But to be fair,
no wonder Dave doesn't really drink anymore.
I think I've scarred him for life. I think the only time I wasn't ragdoll, but I was sick when I got out the taxi was in Ibiza, the night of the sat up against the wall, no pants on, one shoe on.
Still makes me laugh.
I was sick outside the...
Do you know what I think made me laugh the most was when my first question to you was, did you have your pants with you though?
Yeah, they were there.
Because you've been at Ocean Beach that day, haven't you?
Yeah, it was the Ocean Beach day when a lot of things that I can't remember doing, I did.
Yeah.
Nothing like a pharaoh. It was karaoke.
That says
singing,
a lot for you, because it takes a lot for you to not remember what you've done.
And
as well.
I'm like I say, I can remember everything. I've got such good memory. And then when I was like, oh, do you remember being on that bar and karaoke singing?
At this point, that was when the delusional confidence came in, that you were a full-blown rapper.
I still think if there was video footage of that, that would have been absolutely pure gold.
I'm disappointed that there hasn't been.
I think because this is the way I see it. I think everyone was just absolutely loving it. It couldn't be filmed. There's no time to take footage. It had to be in the moment, I think. But like I say, it's been a while since I've been like that, and Ibiza. On the Hindu was probably the last time, but still not as bad as I usually were. Like, still managed to get up to the room, still managed to kind of undress myself.
Take one shoe and your pants off.
Yeah. And sat up sleeping against the wall. But, like I say, it's been a while since I've been like that, but I genuinely think that this generation, the girl code is just completely different.
No.
And I think
it's every man for themselves.
And I think you get people who are like genuine like sisters, ride or dies, literally
absolutely.
think the same, would do anything for them, would tell them honestly, and not only that, not in competition with, I'm your biggest heart girl.
Absolutely, 100%.
And I know that when we go Ibiza, I'm just going to be that person who's like, I feel so lucky right now that I've got this amazing, hot, beautiful woman as my best friend across from me. And it's like, she's my best friend. She's not hot. But I would never, ever, ever let you go out looking a certain way. No. Just to make me feel better or look better. But I genuinely think that's what a lot of girls are like.
I do.
And I think with Eva, I've always said this to Eva, like, be that girl who hypes up empowers other women.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes we think like we are bitches and we do call people for wearing certain things, and you know what I mean. But they're not
people
our
that I really like.
They're not, but not only that, they're not our peoples, and they should have peoples telling them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Babe, you camel toe. What you would say
if
to
you
me,
would put that video up,
you'd be like, Kayla,
take that down,
not
re-record.
even take it down, or just
camel rank.
Just let you know.
I did just send you an email with loads of camels,
and I would have been like, oh shit. But you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And this is where I think people are just. Anyway, that's what I generally think. I think a lot of girls these days, friends especially, are out with competition with each other. They want to be, or even discreetly.
Yeah, sly.
Like, how can I explain? So I could always imagine like these young girls go into Ocean Beach, and they're all getting all ready and they look fabulous, and then would slightly say, if she had a killer outfit on, looks mega, but there were two Sanka shoes and some shoes were a bit awful, some shoes look better with the outfit. They both look great, They're both great,
But one
would look
was
great,
clearly
but
better
one was
than the
clearly
other.
better than the other. I generally think some girls would be like, oh yeah, babe, I think they look nice.
Yeah.
Just to make them think, my outfit's fire. It's perfect. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 Isn't it sad that we live like that?
And maybe we're being delusional.
Yeah, maybe
thinking
we're
that.
being
Maybe
But I don't think we are. I don't think we are. Because I've had this conversation with other people.
Have you?
Yeah. Me and my mum have this conversation all the time. We're like, who let them out the house dressed like that?
In the WhatsApp group. But no, I genuinely think that is the thing. And I would like to think that my friends wouldn't do that to me.
No.
Because I wouldn't do that for them. I'd be honest with them and say, I'm not being a bitch, but I think that looks so much better with that. And it's like anything, when you're going somewhere, this is what I'm wearing, even for the photo shoot, I'm like, this is what I'm wearing, what do we think? And you are putting your trust in your friends and people to think, right, don't do it for the sake of you looking better, do it for being honest and you want your mate to look fire.
Yeah.
That is what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all I ever want.
Yeah.
I do look at my mates and I look at them and think, oh my gosh, she looks fucking well good.
Yeah.
Go on, girl. That's what I want. Go on, girl. Go on. But not, oh, I'm so glad she wore that dress because she looks fucking shite. I'm going to look amazing. But how people can be like that and call them friends
but
or
I think
besties.
that's delusional confidence in those people as well, that they think that that's the way you big yourself up, by taking somebody else down.
Yeah.
It's delusional confidence.
So, obviously, do you think being confident is attractive? Or do you think...
I think it is.
Until I think there's a but then.
Until it reaches a level of...
You're up your own arse, love.
Yeah. Arrogance and...
Pretentious.
Yeah. And then I think, no, you should have a slap.
I love that. No, then I just think, you short of a slap.
I can't do with pretentious
Like,
women, though.
for me, like, there's a difference. So for me, I find confidence attractive.
Yeah.
Prime example, photo shoot.
Yeah.
That confidence from you women, it just gives me goosebumps. I love that confidence. I think that is really, really attractive. And I do think having some form of confidence, and when I mean by confidence, I mean you back yourself 100%.
Yeah.
That's confident. So no matter what you do, you back yourself on whatever decisions you make, whatever your goals are, you back yourself 100% and you're confident that you are going to get there.
Yeah.
For instance, I always say this about Eva. Eva is so confident that she backs herself 100%.
Yeah, she does.
She's adamant that she's going to get in this dance team in September. And me and Dave, we were looking at some of the competitions, which I'll show you after. And me and Dave are, wow.
Yeah.
They are
some very good dancers there, isn't there?
Eva's
incredible.
good. Eva's good. Will not deny that. But
they are next level.
But me and Dave get excited for the potential that she can get to.
Absolutely.
And we have made the exact right decision for moving her because honestly, we were watching some of the competitions last night and Dave said, can you imagine us watching Eva when she's at this level?
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my God. But she's so... I'm going to get in that team in September.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in that team in September, Mummy. She went, watch me. I'm going to practice every day and she will.
Yeah.
That confidence I love. The confidence that I don't find attractive is... And you see it in places like Ocean Beach, Marbella, Ibiza. You will see it. It's the best place to people watch. When girls... And I'll show you examples on social media. Those videos that you see going viral where it's girls going, oh my God, they looked at my butt. But they're having someone filming them and they're just walking around and like just doing that. And that gives me the ick.
Have you not seen that reel where they walk past a group of guys and then they scream really loudly so that
That's funny. That is funny. I like that. That's a bit of me. I like that. That's funny, right? But I am generally talking about people.
Yeah, where they're just strutting around Ocean Beach,
like
making it really obvious.
they're walking in a shopping centre in a bikini.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are these people looking at me? And it's like, well, why are you dressed in a bikini in a
like
shopping centre with a guy filming you? Of course, everyone's going to look at you because you look like a dick.
Yeah.
That's the confidence that I do not like.
Delusional.
That is delusional confidence that I don't like. For me, I like to see confident people who are confident in certain aspects. Yes, they might be good looking. Yes, they might be successful, but they are so down to earth that it balances it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's more attractive.
Yeah, 100%.
For me.
100%.
And that's why I find that the people that I know friends with, I think all my friends are beautiful. Every single one.
Yeah.
I generally think, oh my God, my friends are hot. But none of them are like that.
No, not
They're down
pretentious
to
with
earth.
it.
They're not pretentious. They're not materialistic. They're genuinely just good
Yeah.
crack. Do you know what I mean? That's what I find attractive.
Yeah,
And that's what I think is a
100%.
really good form of confidence.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And I think if you take care of yourself a lot, like whether you get your Botox or you go to the gym or you have a certain skincare routine that you do or you do Pilates or anything, I think looking after yourself is also, and if that makes you confidence, I also find that really attractive.
Yeah,
If you
absolutely.
just because you're well kept and you do certain things that allow you to look a certain way, I don't think that's delusional confidence. I think that's really attractive when people do prioritise and do things to make them feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also keep yourself.
Keep yourself on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't float away.
No, I don't think I would.
above the
I
clouds.
even say this, even if I was to hit 1 million followers, I genuinely 100% think I would not change the way I am as a person.
Spoke not, 'cause I'll tell you.
I know you would, but I genuinely don't think I would love to be that
Yeah.
person. If I ever became famous and went on I'm a Celebrity, because we all know I want to go on that show. If people was to meet you in person, they'd be like, "Oh my God, she's well sound."
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
not.
Do you know what I imagine? Like, you'd give me Vicky Patterson vibes. Because she's so chilled and down to earth. Do you know who I mean?
Oh, Jodie Shaw.
Yeah.
She's sounder.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, right, sorry for any Southerners listening. Northern girls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Northerners.
Absolutely. 100%.
And that's probably get a few unfollows now. People from down south going, oh my God, that's rude. I'm not saying that people from down south are boring and pretentious, but you do find that people up north like to have a good crack.
Yeah, they do.
And they are a lot more down to earth.
Yeah.
I personally think.
Human.
So, let's talk about, obviously, we're talking about now. Would you say you're confident?
I am in some things. I'm very good at fake it till you make it. I'm very good at that. But I think that's my years of acting. I'm very good at putting a mask on.
Do you want me to tell you where I think you are most confident when I've seen it?
Go on.
When you're dancing.
Yeah, but I've always found that as my escape.
I think you're very confident. You are. You go in like
I'm in a different world. Yeah. But also for me, because obviously I had a really tough time at school and dance and drama kind of saved my life. So for me, it was when I was on stage or when I was dancing, I was somebody else.
Yeah.
I could shut out the rest of the world and be whoever I wanted at that moment. And that's what I loved.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it when you dance though. I can see you go, the confidence that comes out of you, but it's not a pretentious, I'm hot confidence. It's just,
My mum always said that when it came to being on stage and being on stage or being in a show, that I just came alive on that full rehearsal.
And I think, and photo shoot.
Yeah.
You might not say this, but you are so photogenic, it's disgusting. Honestly, you could not take a bad picture.
Oh, I can. Believe me, I can.
No, honestly. You are so photogenic. You are so photogenic. It is. But I love seeing that. The confidence from last year's photo shoot, because you had confidence then, you were owning it.
Yeah.
But this year, babe, it was like another level, and I were all there for it.
I think obviously last year What had I lost last year? About 15 kilos. And now I'm 45 kilos.
But last year you'd lost the weight, but even looking back at those photos, you still had a bit to go. You were still not massively overweight.
Because I hadn't even lost half of my weight at that point.
Honestly, it's unbelievable. So obviously, I would say with my confidence, obviously people will say I'm confident because I can get in front of a camera and do things like that, and I can film in public places now, which I was never able to do. I can go to the gym and do that. I don't really care about that anymore. And people will probably think I'm a really, really confident person, but it's more, I still lack confidence in sometimes myself.
Yeah, you question.
I question myself a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Business especially, and my self-worth a bit, a lot. So there's some people think, oh my gosh, she's well confident, but sometimes I'm not. I'm like, am I doing this right? I take things really personally sometimes, which really, really impacts me. When I go out, I must admit, it's not that I'm confident and I'm pretentious. I'm just there for a good time.
Yeah. You're not acknowledging anybody else around there. You're just having an absolute bloody ball for yourself.
Yeah. That's all it is.
100%. I would agree with that.
And I must admit, when I do go out, I do want to make sure that I look right. I'll have to, I will plan my outfits and I will do that. But then what happens to those outfits towards the end of the night, I don't know. I don't care.
No, I don't know either.
I'm boring you, babe.
Sorry. The monster for this afternoon's not been kicked in yet.
I don't think you've had your second. What number would we be on now?
I've had 2 already today.
Emily, that's bad. Are you going to have third?
Got 10. But potentially another 2. To be
oh
fair.
My God, you crazy cat. But no, I think that's the kind of confidence that.
Yeah.
It's not. I can't describe my confidence. I can't describe
It's just easy. It's not. It's just who you are. It's your personality.
I like to make people have a good time and have a laugh.
Yeah.
I feel like that is what
That's where your confidence comes from. It's seeing other people having a good time for you. Yeah.
And having a laugh and not being that. Because I think when you look a certain way, which I know I look quite girly and well kept. Well washed. No, but what I can say is I can imagine people who don't know me would think she's a bit up her own ass.
Yes.
And I get that. I've had that vibe. People say to me, oh, you're well different in person. I didn't think you'd be like this. And I know what they're thinking. They're probably thinking I'm a pretentious, up my own ass twat.
And do you know what, though? I think some of that comes from the fact that you do a lot of in front of the camera filming for your job. You walking pad Gymshark reels where you're like dancing it and strutting it a bit. And I think that's what people probably look at and think, oh, poor own ass doing stuff like that. And actually, it's your job. It's about followers, likes, business, conversion.
But then when they get to know me, they're like, you're absolutely mental. You're
absolutely happy bounce.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Do you know what was hilarious? Wow,
we all talking prim and proper.
Last week when you put in the group asking for feedback from people on Kayla is for your reel that you want to put up.
On my carousel?
Yeah. I really wanted to put Kayla is fucking nuts, but in the best possible way.
I think you should put that. Please put that.
Okay. I will put that. But I don't know whether other people are thinking.
I'm an absolute crazy cat lady. I'm absolutely off my rocker.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I want to have cats. But I'm not ashamed to say that. I know I'm a lot. And you're either with me or against me.
If you're an OG listener right from episode 1 on how we became besties, my first thought was, wow, she's a lot.
A lot. I know that. And I know I drive my friends absolutely insane sometimes because I'm a lot. On a night out, I'm a lot. Because I end up going
but
crazy.
To be fair,
having a good time, just making people laugh, not giving 2 shits.
Yeah.
Really don't. I don't care.
No,
really don't care.
You're on those tables.
I'm on those tables. But thinking of how we are now, think of younger you. how do you think your journey's been regarding your confidence? Like, what were you like? What was younger Emily like? I think I know what younger Emily would have like. I didn't even know you, but I think I know that your confidence was down here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, when I talk younger Emily, I'm talking from, let's say, school, secondary years to early
100%.
adulthood.
Yeah, I think I was just broken though. I think when I was at school, a lot of it was I always worried about what people thought because of my dad was deputy head, and then my dad was the biggest school manhole you've come across. And I sought validation from other people in order to have confidence. And when you didn't get that, and then the rakes of damage from fellas. But yeah, I think, what would I tell my younger self?
What would you tell your younger self?
I don't know. But it gets better. It gets better. I mean, I say it gets easier. Maybe not.
See, with me, I've always been like this.
Yeah.
And people are probably thinking, what, you've never like confidence of it? But like I said before, I've always had that kind of confidence of self-belief sometimes and self-worth and I always question.
Is your brother like this?
No.
No, it's Greg the opposite.
Greg doesn't give a shit. He's very quiet, but I think he's always had his own mind and has always, he's always been. He was shy when he was younger. Because it was like,
could never get
shy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Greg was very shy when he was younger. Wouldn't, even now to a respect, he wouldn't do certain things that would make him look like a twat. He'd get a bit, until he's had a drink, my brother.
Yeah, and then he's a different person.
Then he's a completely different person. But he has always been quiet growing up. He was always shy.
I don't know that he was quiet because he was quiet. I feel like he was quiet because
he had to be.
He had to be against you.
He had to be, and I was just that wild child.
See, my sister's always been very quirky, and she was confident in a different way because she didn't conform to the beauty standards in society and what girls. She's always been quite quirky as bliss. And Daniel has always backed himself. Daniel has always gone, I will do that, and I don't need to question whether I'm going to do it or not. And Dan's always been, he's unbelievably clever as my brother, unbelievably clever. And he would only ever do as much as he needed to do to get by. So he didn't revise for his GCSEs at all.
No, Greg didn't.
He didn't really revise for his A-levels. He did just enough work to get himself a 2-1 at uni. He said, well, I don't want to be a nerd that gets a first. I want a life.
Wow.
But yeah, but he's always been quiet. Dan will only say, he won't say 4 words when 2 will do.
Oh, he fucking comments on my bloody outfits.
But like, he's in our family group chat, and genuinely, I'd love to know when he passes, when he puts something in the group chat, I'm like, oh, you are alive. Well done.
No, but I think that's what brothers are like, though. Greg's the same. Greg is an absolute same. But no, I would say it's hard for my younger self because I have always had that, I can't explain it. It's not pretentious and it's not up my own arse confidence.
It's just an inner belief, isn't it?
I've just always been confident around speaking to people and being that person. Like, I would always be the person in a room to start a conversation with someone when there's awkwardness. And
see, this is where, I would be like that. I would start a conversation, but I can also stand back a little bit and I'll read the room first before I start.
Oh, I don't. I just go straight in like a bull.
Whereas my sister, who's nearly 30, won't ring the bloody doctors to make an appointment because she hates speaking to people on the phone.
Like, no, I'm not bothered. I can end up speaking to someone from HMRC and then find out the whole life story and what they're doing at the weekend because I just start a conversation.
My granny had come out of a Tesco queue. We were best friends.
I get people going, do you know them? I'm like, no. No, I don't.
Yeah, no, my gran used to speak to anybody and everybody.
No, I'm a bit like that. And I think that's the confidence in me. I'm very much a people person. I like talking to people. I like that social interaction. But it's not, I would say that's my confidence, and that's what I've even been like since being younger. The probably only thing that would probably lack confidence in is my ability in certain things. Were I clever enough? Were, like, again, self-doubt, that self-belief was always my lacking confidence. Right, shall we play a game? It's been a while since we played a game, actually.
It's been a while since we've played a game.
So we're going to play confidence or delusion. Are you ready? Someone starts a podcast after watching one motivational video.
I mean, that is real.
That's really. I think not that we watched a motivational video, but we just started.
We just decided we were going to start a podcast.
I think it's very hard with a podcast because you've got to be prepared that it's not like just starting an Instagram.
No.
It takes time to build listeners. And I think you can go into it being delusion that you're going to end up with a
multi-million-pound franchise within the first 2 months.
Yeah, I agree. And so I'd say that was probably a little bit more delusional than confidence.
And
I think it takes confidence to do a podcast and to back yourself and go, this is what we're talking about, this is what we're going to do.
And I think if you're going to be like a motivational podcast and you've only watched one motivational video, then that's a little delusional.
Yeah, that's right. Easy one. Someone enters Britain's Got Talent but can't sing. Delusion.
Again, where's
your peoples? And a lot of these peoples are the bloody parents going, yeah, they're brilliant, they're fab.
Do you remember the X Factor one from back in the day when Sharon Osbourne was on it and like Louis Walsh, and those two women went on with the leopard print and did In the Jungle, but like they started making all the animal noises.
No.
And like, wee. And this
I remember, where's my keys? Where's my phone? Where's my keys? Where's my phone? Where's my keys? Where's my phone? I remember that
I think some of those were brilliant.
Yeah, but
they're delusional, but they made it awesome TV.
They did, but then where are the
But again, where are their people?
Right, a bloke with no job or ambition but acts like he is the prize. Absolutely delusional.
Oh, the most unattractive kind of guy.
I don't know. It's not even just guys, but for me, anyone with no ambition.
Yeah.
Drives
no job, no ambition, but then thinks they are the bee's knees and the dog's bollocks all in one.
Nah,
Shut up.
No. A colleague that does nothing but always takes all the credit.
They're not delusional confident, they're fucking annoying.
Yeah.
They need a good slap.
Oh, I could not be that person that's like, oh, it's me. It's always me that's done this. It's this. It's this. No. No.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
You better stop being looking at me. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Looking at you.
You're on to me. What are you doing? Can confidence create success? Absolutely. I think you need to have that confidence to back yourself 100%.
Yeah.
If you don't back yourself in anything that you're trying to pursue, you ain't going to get far. Because there'll always be someone that's got something to say, trying to pull you down, bring you down. I think if you don't have any bit of confidence in yourself in pursuing something, and that's in any aspect.
Oh, yeah.
Going for business, achieving a certain weight loss goal.
Yeah.
In workplace, trying to go for progression or going for a pay rise or go for a promotion in something. You have got to have that confidence to back yourself and be able to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Is there a point in which someone who loves you should step in?
Yeah.
So let's say, when would you step in for me? Let's say I grow my following and business. When do you think there would be a point, if I was to become a certain way, would you step in and say, Kayla, come on, think about where you've come from? And
I think if you'd lost who you were and became pretentious or
that's never going to happen.
A bit of above yourself.
That would never happen though.
Or, and I know it would never happen if you were at the point of going, I'm better than them. You know, if you were turning around and saying, well, yeah, but I'm better than them anyway because I've got more followers.
Oh, no, I'd never be like
No,
that.
I know you wouldn't, but that would be the stage. Yeah. I'd be like, whoa, I think we need words.
I think we need to pull me down from that pedestal a bit.
Yeah.
But, see, that's where
Put you back on the ground.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. I think I've always been brought up to be humble and down to earth, and I generally think I could have millions and millions and even be, say, like A-list famous, and I'd still want to be that person that's like, Kayla's just like, just sound. She's just a normal person. That's what I'd always, that's what I'd want to be known as.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think it's always good to hype your people up, but you still need those people that are going to be honest with you.
Yeah. And I think that's back to what we were saying at the start.
And if you have friends that aren't honest with you, find new friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I also think if you've got friends that become jealous of you as well, you need new friends. I hate jealous people. I hate people that will turn around
throw
and
you
say,
under the bus.
yeah, but you can't have that because I want this. Or they're jealous of your success.
Nothing gives me greater satisfaction than seeing my friends succeed in whatever they've set out themselves to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether that's building a business or buying the house of their dreams, moving abroad and creating a new life for their family. I am honestly I would never ever get jealous of seeing my friends succeed, because technically as your friend, that is what you want for your friends.
Absolutely, of course it is.
You want them to be successful.
Especially if they're moving abroad.
No, but you know what I mean? But honestly...
you do, absolutely. You want your peoples to be successful. And I think it's true, you can't brighten your own light by dullling other people's.
Why do you always have these little nuggets of wisdom quotes?
I'm just
They always sound good, and then I can't even say certain phrases, and I always have to ask you, is that the right phrase? Like raining cats and dogs, I'll say it's raining cows and sheep outside. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
It's forever going to be. It's raining cats and sheep.
That is how it comes. Like, you give these little words of wisdom, and I'm going, raining cats and sheep outside.
It's forever going to be cows and sheep from now on.
Cows and sheep, raising cows and sheep outside. But do you know what I mean? That's what the little nuggets that I give you. I always try and give you words of wisdom and phrases of wisdom. It doesn't ever come out right.
Yeah, I might create a book for you.
Yeah, it's probably, I could have.
Do you know what I'm going to create? I'm going to create a book of Kayla's phrases.
My phrases do, and you'll be like, yeah, I think you meant this, babe. I'm like, yeah, but you know what I meant. Like, phrases like, blood is thicker than water. I'd say, yeah, but mud is thicker than water, isn't it? You'd be like, I think yeah, but then you know what I mean. And then you'll go, babe, it's blood.
Yeah, but mud's thicker than water.
I've had some crackers that you've gone, babe, I don't think that's not the right phrase. I'm sure that's not.
There's been some absolute corkers where I've just looked through and gone, you've mixed about 4 phrases into one there.
But no, I think you need some people to be honest with you. And if you don't have people that are being honest with you, and then you need to find new peoples.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
What the fuck of the week? I don't have one.
Do you know what mine is? Why does it take me so long to recover from drinking now?
Because you're old.
I am.
And it is, I think,
that is a sign.
I used to think which you will remember from your dancing days.
I am middle-aged.
It is. If you think from like your uni days, dancing days, my uni days, I used to come in at like 4 in the morning, wake up at 7, get dressed, go to an absolute seminar or whatever you used to call them.
Yeah.
All day, come back, have a sleep in the afternoon, back out again, not feel a thing.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Hindus, I am relentless. I am a machine.
Yeah, and then you crash after.
And then it gets to like the last day, and I'm like, battery is running down.
Gollum.
And I go Gollum, and I go into fetal position, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
And battery's low, battery's gone. But I think it's harder as you get older. The tiredness.
It's the tiredness.
It's not the roughness. It's not that constant feeling of being sick. It's the energy that I do not have anymore.
And sometimes I'm quite an insular person outside of being around you. Like, if I'm not with you or with the family, I'm quite happy on my own. Me and my time, like our time, just...
I don't like me on my own.
Oh, see, I love it. I can just sit there and be like, yeah, I don't like people enough sometimes. I don't like people enough sometimes. So for me, sometimes that's social.
I would find it so hard. Like, don't these people who do solo trips?
Yeah.
if I went on a solo trip, I'd end up joining a hen do or just joining a girls
So
group.
we were actually talking about this in our family chat because there is a new one where it's an introverted extrovert, and I can't remember what the name of it is. My brother was telling me, and we've decided that as a family we're all pretty much like that because we all can be very extroverted and very chatty and very social, and then we can also just not deal with anybody for a few days. No. Dan's actually said when he's been in the gym and there's been like Hell Week on at the gym and they've had lots of sessions on, he'll then on a weekend spend like 6 hours just on his own speaking to nobody because he needs to recharge.
I would struggle with that. I do like my own company, but I do like.
Oh yeah, I like being around people, but
I think you could do a solo trip.
Yeah, I could do a solo trip.
Take yourself out for dinner.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that. I'd be like, do you want to join?
But to be fair, I did quite a bit of that as part of my recovery after stuff.
That is true.
I did part of that as part of my recovery after splitting up my ex, dealing with all the trauma from him and from them. So I learned to do that, to be comfortable in my own skin, because that fear of being on my own was something difficult for me. So yeah, I could do that now. But yeah, there you go. That's my what the fuck of the week. That I'm old.
Yeah, you can't hack it anymore.
I have a permanent twitchy eye.
That's your Botox, like. That's your Botox running out. You need to go like, ding.
2 hours sleep and my Botox running out. And not enough Monster.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and on that happy note, I'm going to go and get myself a Monster.
Yeah. You're in that post-lunch.
Yeah. Yeah. The afternoon
slump where you probably could just get this blanket and have like a nice little nana nap.
Oh, yeah.
We're not having nana naps in Ibiza.
Oh, no.
We don't do bloody nana naps in Ibiza.
No.
Jesus. Oh. Look at her.
I don't need a nana nap.
No. Friendships will be questioned if you go upstairs for a siesta. That bugs me as well. Sleep on a sunbed and get a tan at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I wouldn't be going upstairs for siesta.
That's good.
I get 4 days away from being a parent.
But I am looking forward to the holiday MILFs edition.
Oh, that will be very good. Somebody actually suggested, in fact, it was our beautician that does our waxing.
Laura.
Yeah, Laura. She actually...
Shout out, Laura!
Woo-hoo! She actually turned around to us and said... I was talking to her about it. She said, "Oh, you need to get people in." She said, "Because you're going to get some people absolutely sozzled, and you could do them in different locations, bits of it in different locations, to then put it into one episode."
Oh, that'd be a good shout.
I think we do need to get some of the social circle crew on there. Could you imagine? Put Brick and Casey and Dave on with us.
No,
it'd be carnage. But it'd be fun. Drop us a message if you think we should get some of the lads on it.
No, but then Brick would just take the piss out of me. He's like an annoying older brother.
Yeah, and that's what would make it funny. Because it wouldn't be me for 1 week.
Right, guys. So let us know what you want out of any episode, really. What you want to hear.
Absolutely.
Obviously, drop us some inspo for the Ibiza edition.
2 weeks. Woo woo.
Cannot wait. So yeah, as always, thank you for listening. Make sure that you drop us a follow on Instagram, Spotify especially. Obviously, we know that you listen on there, but also follow on there.
Yeah, if you can drop a little like on the bell icon, it's free for you.
2 thumbs up.
It's free for you, but obviously it gets us out there and keeps us going.
And obviously, over on YouTube as well, it's very, very slowly growing in following. So please join us over on there as well. So if you don't want to listen to us, you can watch us. Which
Yay!
I don't know which is better or which is worse. But yeah, as always, thank you very much for listening, and we will see you for episode 26 of
MILFs Unfiltered.